I can't impact everybody, but the ones who share that they've been impacted by my teaching share there is a life-changing experience where they were exposed to the real world experience in a classroom, and they were able to learn things that they would not learn in a regular music class. So, and they say that had to do with things like character, professionalism, things that usually we don't think about it. So I think those are pretty good impressions. I'm a Berklee alum. I had the privilege to study here first, then go on the road and work with wonderful people, like I mentioned earlier. I think when Berklee decided to invite me to teach here, first as assistant chair of the piano department in 2001, and I worked there for 3 years, and it was very humbling because I was the youngest chair at the time, assistant chair. And I think what I brought out at the time, I was the new kid on the block, was the importance of respecting the singers and being myself an accompanist for so many years. The value of the singer, how serious we need to take classes. Even though I was in the vocal department, I was in a piano department, but also the understanding of the importance of looking at singers who can play the piano or play an instrument and accompany themselves, or instrumentalists who can sing. So, and looking at that more seriously, and those days I had the privilege to create courses like vocal accompany courses that today still exist in the piano department. There's an ensemble that I still lead today, it's called Divas Ensemble, and this course is basically has to do with performance, but also spirituality of performance. It's all directly related to singers, where everything is a cappella, and then weeks prior to the recital, we put a band together, but the focus is solely on the singers, and we analyze, listen to major acts like Nip, Whitney Houston, and Gladys Knight. Sometimes I make them copy the singers note by note. I remember when I saw Gladys a few weeks ago, and I told Gladys, I said, Gladys, I make my students, the singers, copy you. And she was like, please tell your students that I love them and appreciate them. She was so proud of that. And also myself in other faculties, but also the idea of the role of oral culture in music education. I think just by being part of this wonderful team of faculties at the college, and the impact that Berklee College as a team make an impact. I'm part of a global team of amazing professors, teachers, who does make an impact in the world. We can see by the graduates from this college who are now doing very well. And I didn't get to teach her, but she got to play with me in a few of my performances. And this performance I got to lead, but now she's a superstar. Let's say Esperanza Spalding, for example. So I think that speaks alone on the results of teachers like myself and many others here at the college who does such a great job. My contribution has been volunteering myself to mentoring, to teach, to recruit students to this college and other colleges. Right now, I'm gonna just give it. Right now, I'm building a program with the government of Cape Verde, where we would be able to create an academy and even in University of Cape Verde some type of curriculum where we can give traditional education, music education, to the talented students there, musicians there. And also I am the director of music at the M Academy in Korea. So my contribution has been sort of like international, And I hope I can do the same in other places in the world, not just in Korea and Cape Verde, but places like even Brazil, which the opportunity hasn't arrived yet.
Project is definitely a privilege and an honor working with somebody like Jetro da Silva, who's been in the business for a very long time. He knows the ins and outs and what's good and what's not. And just for him to give you that criticism, you know he only wants the best for you. So you're going to put your best and your all in this show. He's such an inspiration just as a musician, period, to be able to work with numerous artists, but especially Whitney Houston, who I feel like is one of the forefront singers, especially in a singer's life. So it's definitely an honor.